proud, I'm proud, proud to be an African, African like you. I'm proud, proud to be an African, African like you. I am happy, I am happy, happy to be black, black like you. I'm proud, I'm proud, proud to be an African, African like you. I'm proud, I'm proud, proud to be an African, African like you. I am happy, I am happy.
This is Brother Dougie, hold the Qubtic TV, interviewing Reverend A.J. Varmah. Yeah. No then, third time lucky.
Third time's very lucky.
Great. And how you feeling now, my brother?
It's great to be here. Great to have finally arrived, after many years to be able to be back in London with the family and with the congregation, but just with the general public. It's great to be here.
Okay, now the question we're going to ask you now, right? What's your expectation being here in the UK? Or what do you expect to do when you're here?
Well, one of the main things we expect to do while here is reach the people who we find globally. A lot of people are trying to wake up. We see there's a global awakening taking place amongst melanin people. So one of the things, or the main focus of this trip, is to reach those here in the UK, and as well as springboard it from the UK into France, into other countries throughout Europe, to help awaken our people towards liberation. And that's really the goal at this point.
Okay, because I mean, right now I'm very excited because I mean, we hear so much about you. People gravitate towards you, and people want to hear you. And right now, I'm more very excited now, right? And I understand there's several conferences you'll be speaking at. I know one called Divine Being. So what do you expect to, when you're speaking there, what are you going to be sharing with the people in there?
Well, I know that one of the main ones we're doing is Rise of the Divine Feminine. And the goal of that is to really get brothers and sisters alike to realize that in order for us to become fully liberated, whether it's emotionally, mentally, spiritually, economically for that matter, it's going to take us putting our females back in her position as the spine, as the backbone, as the leader, as the advisor of our people. So that seminar that we'll be doing is to help awaken sisters and brothers to that reality, and to understand why the Europeans, when they invaded our various societies or matriarchal nations, why they were so focused on tearing down the female. If we can accomplish that, if we can get people to want to know that, to want to embrace that reality, then we're halfway there.
Okay. Another question is that, I mean, I know you're involved in the Holy Qubtic Church. I know people know how long have you been involved in the Holy Qubtic Church?
Well, the Holy Qubtic Church, we founded back in 2003, myself and Brother Muntutar, and the information, the way it was given to us, we understood that it had to be taken to another level, in another direction for the day and time that we're in, because each generation has those that are appointed over that generation, and when the generation decides that it's necessary for someone else to step up, when the nature or when society or when events make it necessary for other people to step up, then we step up. So it made it necessary based off of certain events that were taking place globally, as well as within our immediate family at the time, that it was time to step up. And so the Holy Qubtic Church, we started it back then, and now it's growing, and it's become way bigger than what we would have ever expected, and it's growing by leaps and bounds.
Okay then. For the next question I'm going to ask you again, and it kind of leads on what you were saying, the whole thing about, we're talking about religion now, right? And there's a lot of confusion when it comes to religion now, right? What would you say to people, because people listening to you right now, right? What is the way forward? And also, what books you recommend, or CDs or tapes on their journey?
One of the main things we say to people is, we're not trying to get people to see what we see.
Right.
Our goal is very simple, and this is our mantra. We don't want you to know what we know. We want you to want to know more than what you know. See, most people are so satisfied with whatever dogma, religious or historical dogmas, etc., that they've already embraced. And they're so stuck in that mindset that they can't see any other way around it. So what we're trying to do is just to get people inspired enough to say, I didn't know that, let me go and know more. Let me be so driven to get these answers, to find out who I am, where I'm from, why we are in this condition that we're in. If we can get them to do that, then they'll find their way to where they're supposed to be. See, because each person, the universe says to each person, the Most High, the Heavenly One, God, Jehovah, because everyone has a name that makes them feel comfortable. But that source allows each individual to be groomed and directed to what they need. It's like medicine. You can't give a person who has a high blood pressure medicine for heart attack. You have to give a specific medicine, so each person has the medicine that's needed for them. For those who seek true faith, or for those who want to know where we as a people come from on a religious, economical, social, etc. levels, then this will be for them. If not, then we will help them get to where they need to be, and that's our responsibility.
Okay then. Well, first we're from the Reverend from the Holy Qubtic Church TV. So again, give thanks, and we're looking forward to hear many words from our Reverend here. Give thanks. Yes, this is the Qubtic television, and inside the house, we have the right pastor, right? And this is Brother Dougie. So you must be really excited right now, innit?
Well, considering the amount of times we've been trying this, and last time I was here for a few hours, waiting for the Rev to come through with and having no joy, driving back, very upset. But
the heart's still beating.
Well, I'm happy. I'm happy now. And the reality, I know people will be happy, especially those that don't even know of him. When they finally do meet him and hear him, they're going to be very happy. So yes, I'm joyful.
Okay. So the question I asked, right? What events have already lined up, and
Oh, we've got quite a few events. We've got events for the people that have been baptized in the church. We've got events even at the church where we've got the sermons on a regular basis on a Sunday, and we've got seminars. We've got three seminars actually. Two taking place in the academy, Parkview Academy. First one takes place on the 31st of October. And that is Rise of the Divine Feminine. That's what the Reverend just speaking about embracing and empowering the women and getting our women back in place.
So if people want more information, or their website or email address?
Yes, they can go on holyqubticchurch.org. That's QUBTIC.org, and all the information of what's planning and what's going on will be on that website.
Okay then. So again, we had all the information from the right pastor, and again, this is from Qubtic TV. Peace.
Yes.
In the Declaration of True Faith, it says something about we pray to the Father, but if the woman is the bride, the first thing we create, why do we pray?
Why do we pray? And you know what? Our Baba wrote that. And I think it's only right that our Baba should answer that.
I think so, okay.
Yes? The Baba he's like what we call the head of the church, the Pope of the church. So I think he should answer that question.
Yeah.
Because
we're gonna talk to him and answer.
Okay.
Is he here? Oh my
The master.
Hey,
How's everybody feeling?
good.
First of all, let me answer your question. When we first put this booklet out, it was 2005, 2006. And we knew that we were trying to introduce or reintroduce or resurrect an old principle. And we were going to meet resistance. So when I first did it, I put words that everyone upon reading it would feel, no issue. We were in Bahamas recently, Kahan Muntu and myself, we redid the whole thing. He has it. By next week, I'm putting him on the spot. By next week, we'll have it. Because when we were in Bahamas, we were standing there, and they were doing service, and I said, I thought we changed it. I thought I fixed it. You follow? I'm so busy traveling that I never realized it wasn't fixed. So we fixed it, and I told them, I said, especially for the young ladies coming up, the sisters that attend, we've gotten past people having an issue with the Most High being a divine mother father or a divine heavenly one. When we say one is inclusive of both polarities. When they say God, I'm using God, Jehovah, Adonai, whatever name each person feels comfortable with. When they say God is merciful, yielding, compassionate, loving, those are feminine attributes. Not feminine as in weak, because loving doesn't mean weak. When your mom spanks you, she's not spanking you because she's weak. She's spanking you because she's strong enough to understand that if she doesn't teach you the right way or guide you a certain way, you're going to end up doing the wrong thing. So that's the reason you see fatherhood. And that was in the beginning when we started, back in 2004 or 5. Any other questions?
To be an African like you. I am happy. I am happy. Happy to be black like you.